Okay, welcome to today's live stream. We have some new developments in AI telemetry I want to show you. Um, so we are able to import bare metal networks that we're going to use in requesting clusters for bare metal workloads. Bare metal means it's just a computer waiting to be used, and it doesn't really come with any operating system or anything. It's just like log in, install an operating system, and do your work. So we have this UI, and it lets us get all kinds of cool. It lets us get all kinds of cool stats about our networks by name, um, or by, let's see, a lot of these are null, and I don't even know what they mean, like MTU, because I'm not a network guy. But segmentation ID, those are all unique, so I figured they are something important. And project ID, there's 4 in this project, and there's 1 in this project, so it's kind of interesting. So this is our bare metal user interface, and so each bare metal network has its own page.
Chris, I can't see their screen. I don't know if, oh, never mind. I can see it. My bad.
Okay, no worries. Uh, so actually, here's what I want to show you. These are imported, and they shouldn't necessarily be managed too deeply from the user interface because they're imported from OpenStack. So the ability to create a bare metal network is not really a goal of this user interface. So let's remove this functionality to be able to create and delete a bare metal network as well as modify. Let me show you how that's done. So if we are in the code, we have this bare metal network model. And what we did up here was we added APIs to search the bare metal networks to get an individual bare metal network. Let me show you this API. So the search API is this one here. This is the search API. It's showing one. No. This is the get API. My mistake, because it gets a bare metal network by its ID. The search API, if you take that ID at the end off, then this is the search API, and it lists 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different networks, and it says found 5, returned 5. So this is the search API. This is the get API. That's this one and this one. The search page is, let's see, let me close Slack. I could just file exit quit Slack. Okay, so then the search page is this. No, let's go back to all bare metal networks. This is the search page at enus/search/ bare metal network. So that's defined here. And the edit page is this one. You have to input the ID at the end here, which is the unique ID for this. So if you go to storage, then it puts this ID at the end. And the API URI is basically the same as the search API. The search inherits this API URI here. And the get inherits this API URI, but it appends slash and then the ID. We can also modify with patch. We can create new ones with post. We can delete with delete, and we can import with import. And so we need all of these APIs, but we shouldn't be granting access to create new ones. So honestly, we can get rid of the bare metal network admin because there's nothing for an admin to do from this UI when it comes to bare metal networks. And the same for a regular admin. They should just be able to get. So I'm going to remove those extra privileges and save this. So these privileges are stored in Keycloak, and this is our Keycloak, Red Hat built a Keycloak server here. And if we go to clients and refresh this bug and go to AI telemetry and we go to authorization permissions and we search for bare metal network. So there's these groups, bare metal network admin, and let's look at this permission. So it grants delete, patch, post, and get. So really, we just need to delete this one and not recreate it. And then if I go to the, let's see, bare metal network, admin and super admin, they also have delete, patch, post. So I want to now update the permissions. I have my Computate code watcher running, and it's already regenerated the code based on these changes. And now we just have to rebuild the AI telemetry API, and it's going to re-import the authorization to Keycloak. That's this step here. Successfully granted permission to bare metal network reader. So bare metal network admin successfully granted. Wait, get, post, patch, delete. Oh, I lie. Okay, we got to do another step. So we got to use the Computate Smart Website Builder next to regenerate the main vertical, because that's where this part is done. Maybe I should actually refactor that to do it differently, but let me show you. I regenerate base files. So I'm going to rebuild the main vertical, and then we're going to look at the git diff for this. Okay, so it updated the main vertical. Let's check source control and see what has changed in AI telemetry. Let's do a refresh. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Cancel. Refresh. Okay, yes, there's updates to main vertical. Main vertical, let's go here. So it updated the bare metal network authorize group data, if you look here, admin used to have git, post, patch, delete, but now it only has git and git and git. So we used AI to regenerate our main vertical to have the right authorizations. Pretty cool, huh? Um, and I learned a new term this week, which is, what is it called? Uh, the, it's like something. It's some kind
Talking
of
about
AI. Do you
oh,
remember
I
what it
thought
was?
talking about vibe coding.
Oh, vibe coding. Yeah, vibe
Yeah.
coding. That's what we're doing here. A programming technique that uses artificial intelligence to build software from a description in natural language. So we used these descriptions here to vibe code our main vertical. That's so cool. We can use that term now. Um, so then if we restart our run and debug rebuild AI telemetry API, then we should get different results because, okay, so successfully granted NERC get permission to bare metal network reader and to admin and to super admin. And we come back here to keycloak and refresh this page, and we should see different permissions here. One more time. No, let's go back to client details. Let's see. Permissions. Let's do bare metal network. Bare metal network, admin, NERC group, admin, bare metal network. Oh, it's still got them. Well, that is a problem. Let me think. So if I delete this and then I come here and run this again, I want to see the right authorizations. So it gives them a unique ID. So I'm going to have to go to clients. Oh, come on. Go to AI telemetry, authorization, permissions, search for bare metal network. And it's this admin bare metal network. Refresh. Oh, come on. I got to recreate the bug on the Red Hat support case. Now we just have get. But I was still kind of horrified to see that Ansible did not, well, or my Java code, I guess, it didn't update the bare metal network of super admin. So for the moment, what I got to do if I'm changing permissions is search for bare metal network, and I got to delete all of these. Delete. Until I can find a way to, I guess what I could do is I could delete the permission automatically and then recreate it, but I'd rather avoid that. So then if I regenerate these authorizations now, they should only have the right authorizations. Go back to permissions. bare metal network search. And superadmin only has get. So that's good. So if I refresh the page here, then create, delete, import, and modify should go away. Yes. See, so we used fine-grained access control to simplify our UI. And if I was to try to modify this, it doesn't even let me type in there anymore because the UI is prevented that. It still shows them as input boxes, but it doesn't let you type. So that's how we want to handle the bare metal networks and the bare metal nodes that we're going to import next. But the cluster requests, yeah, we can do different where you can create. We might want to remove import and other things, but yeah, in fact, import and delete. Yeah, we don't want to do that. So just a little, let me do one more thing. Let me sign out and go to cluster requests. And you can see here, if you're signed out, you don't have access to any cluster requests. But as a super admin, I was able to see all the cluster requests, but I can create a cluster request. So test 20 and select this template. I got to get rid of this user. We want to assign users to these cluster requests, but we don't need it in the create page. So this creates a test 20 cluster request, and I'm able to see this in my session. It's linked to my session, and I can create another one, test 21.
Chris, you said the user like what is going to go in user since we're not doing authentication now, we're just grabbing the session ID.
Right. So I love your thoughts here, because the Innerbox team didn't care about authenticating users. And so in this way, you're able to request a cluster, but it doesn't actually create a cluster order.
Hmm.
So we could put a button on here that if you look at the API, then, and let me go to the search API. And if you do a FL equals session ID, and then we'll also do PK. Okay, so there's a 89. Let's also do name. So test 20, they both have the same session ID. See here? So they have the same session ID. So we could create a button to say, would you like to ask, would you like to get your cluster request approved? Click here to sign in and create an account. And then that would assign a user to this, and then we'd make it so it assigns a user to this object and puts their email and their username and their first name and their last name. That's all the information we need into this object, and then we'd be able to send them updates when their cluster is created. You know,
Yeah.
that's my idea, but maybe we don't want this at all. Maybe we will want to protect this cluster request page, which we can do.
Hmm.
Um, I'm just experimenting with ideas. Do we want to make this a user session thing where they can request a cluster without ever sending their details? Which some people might be comfortable with. Like
Yeah. I
they
mean, I
want to
think,
request a cluster, but they want to get feedback on it. Is this possible?
right. I mean, I thought as far as the authentication that would be coming later, and it's just not for these first few POCs, right? Or is that wrong?
That is right as far as I know. And
Okay.
so this actually works for what they asked. You
Right.
can request a cluster, but we haven't actually integrated it with the fulfillment API
Right.
to order a cluster yet. That's what we need to discuss. But
Gotcha.
but we're not we're not having those discussions right now. It's not
Okay.
the time to have those discussions, I don't think. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share, the latest updates with UI. Any other thoughts?
Mm, No, not from my side.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining, everybody. I got some
Thanks for
meetings to get to.
right. Thanks for having this workshop
Yeah.
again.
Yes. Let's see. Where did my screen go? There it is. So